Okay, now there's two sets of other letter combinations than the ones that we just learned with the short vowels, the long vowels, the consonants, and the consonant combinations. There's also, before we even start reading, you're going to need a list of memory words. And what the memory words are is they're such ancient words that they were never spelled really right to begin with, and they're used so often in Old English and everything that they really had a spelling that doesn't fit any rules. But they're very common words. That's why they lasted the test of time. They're so common. So you have to memorize these words before you even really can start reading because they're so common. But they don't follow the rules. So, but what I'm give you some examples is the word like THE, okay, is the. It doesn't really make the right sounds. A little bit on the TH, but the E doesn't make a short or long sound. It's just a memory word, okay? It's an old word. Another one is of, OF. It should be UV. In fact, when I was in second grade, I spelled it wrong on a spelling test because I spelled it UV. Okay, I was pretty embarrassed. But anyway, OF, of, okay? ME and WE, okay? Me and we. Okay, a lot of times you might have to remember they right off the bat before you can really read many sentences. You might have to remember the word they. It's kind of a memory word. Doesn't really follow the rules. The word I. Okay. Let's see. There are some others that you'll run into in the readers. Okay, and we'll pick those out, and I'll tell you it's a memory word. You're just going to have to memorize it because it doesn't. You just look at it and get used to seeing it and what word it is. That's all it is. Okay, A is another one. The word A or Okay, so those are memory words. Now there's another set of other letter combinations that are more advanced. Okay, so as different languages came into the English language, especially French. In 1060, the big battle, the French invaded England and brought their language. So, plus the Latin words that were brought in, there was a lot of different languages that mixed in with the Germanic language. And so they made, we got all kinds of mix in Spanish later on in the Americas. We've got all kinds of languages in our language group now that are mixed in, and we use the words commonly. So, consequently, as we get more advanced from that point on, after the readers, we'll go into normal books and start to see different spellings. And the way that you learn those is you find a word that you don't know, and then I'll help you make a spelling list that includes similar words that have the same kind of spelling. Okay? So that, say you have the word nation and you think, well, that doesn't really fit the rules. So what you learn is this T-I-O-N, shun, is, or even A-T-I-O-N, Asian, is a common letter combination. So you might have a spelling that's like nation, station. You might even use some other words that have a T-I-O-N, like caption. Okay? Or I can't think of that many right now. I'm a little bit tired, but at the moment. But so that's kind of how you learn those words that have unusual spellings. That's another one. You know what? I'm kind of tired right now, but that's the advanced language anyway. That's going to be when after you've gone through the readers and we start getting books for you, and then you find a word you don't know, and we put a spelling list together of words that are similar with a spelling that comes from a different language or something like that. Okay,